Hey guys, Vintage Sterling Finds here. Today I was working on a watch I thought I'd show you guys. This has to be one of the dirtiest watches I've ever seen. Now if you look, the face looks okay. The back is just covered in gunk. And if you can, I took the bracelet off so I didn't have to screw around on camera, but look, just dirt everywhere. So I'm going to show you guys what I would do in a case like this. But just look how covered that is. I won't try to fight with this by hand. I would spend half a day just with a toothbrush, scrubbing. There's a much easier way with an ultrasonic cleaner. So, we're going to show you guys how I would clean this with the ultrasonic cleaner. Okay, here's the ultrasonic cleaner. With mine, I always put in maybe a cup of simple green. I'm just going to take it like that, We have it on 20 minutes, high heat, and I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been 20 minutes. Let's see how this is. Yowza, that's hot water. Let's see how it did. Not bad. Got a lot of that gunk off. So I would say this is pretty good. Now what we're gonna do is let's go to the sink and I'll show you guys what we do after. Okay guys, so now we're back in the sink, and as you can see there's a lot of gunk. When I poured water on it, a lot of that came out. But what I'm gonna do, 9 times out of 10 you don't have to do this. And this is the same thing I did with the watch face, because these can't go in the ultrasonic cleaner. But just a little bit of scrubbing, because I'm going to sell these watches for top dollar. And when people buy them for top dollar, they really expect them to be, almost spotless. As you can see, there's still, this side seems to be worse. Just a little bit of gunk there we need to get out. This is probably a heavy worn watch. Maybe whoever wore this worked with their hands or with dirt, like a gardener. Good, so let's get in here too. And see, this only takes a couple minutes. This isn't a long process. But if we didn't put this in the ultrasonic, we'd be 20 minutes of scrubbing. That's why I love my ultrasonic, and I recommend you guys to get them too. Okay. So now that's done. Now we're going to jump to the last part. Okay, and now we are back. And as you can see, the bracelet looks great. There's a little bit of marks there. Maybe a scratch. But next up, I always like to do this. This should be like this. And you did see, I did take a brush when that was in the ultrasonic to the watch face to really help clean it up. Because, like I said before, customers don't want dirt and grime. They want good quality, well-made vintage watches. So that's why I always go out of my way to make sure they're as clean as possible for my customers. And let's see this guy. Yeah, just like that. These women's watches are really hard to do just because they're so small. Yeah, I think this only has a 26 millimeter diameter. So it's really hard to... Oh. I'll do this off camera. Good. That's one of those things, you put the camera down, then they go in within seconds. But as you can see, the watch is quite clean. Face is nice. There's still scratches, but I mean, this is a used vintage watch. People don't mind scratches. They just don't like dirt. So I'm happy the way this came out. In my opinion, this is probably going to be a $60, $70 Canadian dollars watch. If you have any more suggestions, leave them in the comments. If you like the video, please subscribe, thumbs up, comments. I love reading your guys' comments. I read everyone. I try to respond to everyone. I've met quite a few of you guys are really good guys, and I love talking to you, and I love the advice you give me too about watches, straps, and just the channel in general. Thanks again. See you on the next one.